What's good, guys? Welcome back to Black Star Podcast. This is your boy Jared, and I'm on the road right now, headed to Charlotte, and for family. Happy 4th of July, guys. But let's get into today's topic because this is something that a lot of people, especially a lot of women and a lot of men, don't understand, particularly women. Well, but let's get into this one. A man building is going to require sacrifice. And a lot of women are not willing to sacrifice much for a guy that's trying to build something with himself. Now, a lot of women want guys to come to a relationship with money, with their attention, especially these high-value men, the ones that make millions of dollars every year, that are business owners. A lot of women want these guys to come to relationships with all their attention on these women, and they don't understand, and these women don't understand what these guys have to do in order to build. See, the thing about it is, when you're building something, it's going to require that guy to have dedication to his craft and dedication to the thing that he wants to build the most. He may not have the certifications, he may not have the business plan all together and everything, but he has a plan, and his plan possibly could work if he take the time and the effort to put into it. But a lot of women don't understand that. A lot of women just want guys to just come along with all their money, all their talents, and just hand them the money that they've made over years. They want to just hand it to them. And the thing about it is, a lot of guys are not going to do that because you weren't with me when I was in the trenches. You wasn't with me when I was trying to prop myself up and sacrifice my social life so that I can become the best version of myself. A lot of guys are starting to see that, and they're starting to turn away from these women nowadays. And these women do not like that because they feel like these guys are the top guys, which they are, and they feel like they deserve everything. I believe this. When a guy is building or has a plan that can go into that he wants to go into motion, I believe that you're supposed to support that guy and support everything that he has. Even just listen to, although you don't understand what he's talking about. But if he's passionate about it, and he's talking about it so much to the fact that it makes him sick, not in a bad way, but sick with ambition, sick with drive, just sick with so much excitement, and you can hear the excitement in his voice and see the passion behind what he's saying, just hearing his words. Those guys need support. Those guys are going to have to sacrifice a lot, whether it be socially, economically, and also emotionally. So these guys aren't going to be as emotionally available as guys that aren't building like that. See, the thing about it is, most guys nowadays that aren't the builders in the society. Most of these guys are out there just fucking all the time, having sex all the time, are just emotional as all hell, and they don't have the time. They have all the time in the world to put that woman first. But the thing about it is, the guys that are actually the builders, you don't see many of them putting all these women before their purpose. You see these guys focused on their purpose, focused on building something with themselves, focused on actually going out here and developing their skills so that they become the best of the best. And a lot of these guys sacrifice relationships and sacrifice their health so that they can get to the place they want to be, because you only have a limited amount of time on this planet. And the thing about it is, a lot of people that want to be at the top, they don't understand what these guys have to do in order to become the best of the best. And it's quite sad to see a lot of people that want to be at the top get ridiculed for not being emotionally available, not being available at all times of the night to talk about social issues going on with the state of the country, fucking politics, or just even in general, just emotionally. These guys are always developing. These guys are always working on the next big thing. Working. Never have time to just lay down. Never have time just to lay down. They just rest. Because the thing about it is, I'm like that. There's been times when my girl had to tell me, like, yo, you gotta calm down, you gotta let your mind breathe. She said that I need to go get fucking medication to calm myself down. Not realizing that when I start talking about things, like when I start talking about the things I want, she don't realize that what I'm talking about is what I'm passionate about. She don't understand that I'm a thinker. I'm a builder. I want to build things. That's how I've always been. I've never taken the time just to be like, okay, let's go out here and do this. Let's go out here and do this, which I need to. But the thing about it is, the way my mind is, I can't turn it off. The way I run, the way I go about things, the way I think about things, my mind's constantly thinking. My mind's constantly running. And the thing about it is, when my mind is constantly running, my mind never stops. Maybe I do need some medication, but I'm not going to take it, because the thing about it is, if say for instance I take that medication, I don't know how it's going to affect my brain chemistry. I don't know how it's going to affect my mental stability. I don't know how it's going to affect a lot of things. The thing about it is, you can't regulate somebody that's a builder. You can't regulate them. You got to let their mind go. The thing about it is, letting their mind go. All ideas start out with just a thought. All things start out with just an idea. So you don't know whether that man's idea, whether the ideas in his head correlate with each other, or you don't know if those ideas can be the next big thing that can make him a millionaire, perhaps even a billionaire. Those guys are always solving issues, especially infrastructure issues. Those guys are always solving issues, and those guys need support. And unfortunately, a lot of people in the U.S. don't look at it that way, and that's the reason why the U.S. is being surpassed by places like China, Russia. And that's the reason why our students aren't doing the things that other nations' kids are doing, because those nations are always innovating and are always putting money into their intellectuals. They're always putting money into the people that are going to be the builders, and they support them. And a lot of places in America, not many, especially in the black community, there's no support. But anyways, guys, please like, share, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Please hit that bell notification so that you can hear whatever I have to say. And guys, please, if you are a builder and your mind is constantly working, you don't need no damn therapy. You just need to get your ass out there and actually do something. Because that's the way I am. And my mind won't ever stop working, won't ever stop running. Because the way my mind is, like I said, the way my mind is something that has to build. My mind is something that has to develop. Anyways, guys, I'll see you guys on the flip side. Thank you guys for listening. And please like, share, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hit that bell notification so that you get notified when I upload. And I will see you guys on the flip side. Thank you guys for listening. Bye, guys.